The job brought me here.
Yeah.
Actually, so.
Okay. And how long have you been down here?
Oh, I've been down here since '93. One day when I was 14 years old, he took me on a medical call. It was outside of town.
Yeah.
For a gentleman having a heart attack on what we call Bald Mountain. It's kind of like Mount
Sure.
Tippin. That's how it started, on a mountain in Montana.
On a mountain in Montana. I like it.
Actually, 85% of what we do are emergency medical calls. We're the only industry that you're ever going to find that we work just as hard to put ourselves out of business as we do to put out fires. I like to believe I'm a servant leader. I also currently am the vice president of the Western Fire Chiefs Association.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I got to fill in some work for them during the day, which is really good, and brought a lot of good programs to Lehi. I'm huge on physical fitness, and so they'll go into PT. They'll go spend an hour, do an hour and a half working out. You can pop a fire and be out there for 6 hours,
Sure.
and your whole day's shot, right? I'm a very mission-driven person. I like to, everything we do surrounds our mission. Nothing else matters when the tones go off but serving that mission. Well, it's very simple. Two people may be able to perform what's necessary medically, but they can't move a patient and continue to perform things that are medically, right? And then on a fire, they come together as a company and they fight fire together as a company. So I took the job, and for 2 years I drove the fire engine. And we have people that absolutely love the job, and I absolutely hated it. I love driving, but on medicals and stuff, they don't have as much responsibility, and I want to be in the action. You either shut up and work for whoever promotes, or you get busy and you promote yourself and you push this department to be progressive. I had a buddy of mine call me and say, hey, there's a fire chief opening in Lehi. We think you'd be great. You should apply.
Okay.
And so I did, and here I am. When I got to Lehi, we were 2 fire stations. We had 35 full-time people, 35 part-time people, and it was a good department, good morale. They knew how to serve the community well. That wasn't something I had to give them. They already had it. And we're now 4 fire stations, 82 full-time people. I didn't want to just be an answer to a 911 call. I wanted to be a part of the community.
Oh.
And we got statewide early cancer detection testing for firefighters in Utah. In the past, it was a badge of honor to have dirty gear.
Sure.
But those carcinogens were in that gear. If, let's just say, one of my engines is going to the grocery store further around, and they see somebody on the side of the road with a flat tire, they're expected to pull over and change that flat tire, help them, right? At least offer help. One of the ones we're super proud of is it's a camp. It's called Camp Call to Courage.
Okay.
And it's for young ladies 14 to 18 years old. And we bring them in for 2 days. It costs them nothing. And we put them through firefighter paces. We do some really great leadership lectures from really successful females. For me, it's super easy. If you care about the community, you find ways to serve them. October is huge fire safety month. We get a lot of schools and preschools and lots of people coming through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people lighting candles, using space heaters, fireplaces, stuff like that.
Interesting.
We go and inspect every single business every year as part of their business license. We call it a fire and life safety inspection, which has paid off, big for us. When we had the Traverse fire a few years ago, we saw the fruits of our labor helping other communities, and that we got a lot of help. Smoke detectors save lives. It's proven over and over again. So make sure you got good batteries. Make sure you got working smoke detectors. A simple closed door can buy the fire department 15, 20 minutes to save you versus sleeping with your doors open if there's a fire. He does a survey every year on resident satisfaction with departments. And I'm proud to say that every single year we've been the top department with the resident satisfaction. And fire doubles every 45 seconds, the size of a fire, every 45 seconds. You don't take the time to get the shampoo out of your hair. It's happened. You jump out, dry the best you can while you're running to your apparatus, and you go on the call. Well, one of them, we pulled a young man. He was about 16 months old out of a bathtub. And quite honestly, for all intents and purposes, he was dead. But we went to work and we did our jobs, and we got him back. They flew him to we got him to the hospital. They flew him to Primary Children's. The outlook was bleak. But just last year, he graduated high school. I got a phone call. I can't ever remember the organization, but it's like Make-A-Wish.
Sure.
But they had this young man who had less than 48 hours to live. And that was the day I remembered what true service was all about. Hundreds of medical calls. I flew for a Life Flight for a while as a paramedic. And nothing brought me more pleasure. Yeah, I could still run a 911 call, but I don't think they want me out there anymore. But yeah, that's what life is about, is helping others, and not just anybody, anybody, but those special circumstances where people can't help themselves.
Yeah.
That's what we're built for in the fire service. One of our biggest challenges right now is just finding people that want to work in the fire service. But when you lose a 5, 7, 8-year person because they want to go do something else, that's a lot of experience that the new people don't have. We can't put them out. We literally cannot put them out. I think as a leader, you have to adapt to society or you die. So we started doing that, and it was really difficult for our department to do that. So I helped establish a training consortium of the 5 cities in northern Utah County, and our numbers skyrocketed the first time we did that. Try to find a solution if you got a problem. When I was a brand new medic, you just didn't have feelings. That's what you were told. One of the things that I changed is when they have a difficult call. This never happened when I was younger, and I don't blame anybody because we weren't talking about it, but I immediately go get the crew. I'll drop the bombshell. You know, I'm fighting cancer myself now. We're doing everything we can to clean our own house. We're doing everything we can to do early testing and get legislative support. Yeah. But at some point, we may need the community. And my message is we're always there for you. This may be someplace that we need you to help us. What I didn't understand until I started doing this, but clicks on our website helps us gain clout, if you will, in the internet world. Sure. And then we can monetize that by advertisements on our website. So just go check it out. Click on it once. That would be huge for us.